Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. We are partway through the kitchen case. Recipe for turnabout. We are making we're making murder. We're making a murder. And for once, we actually got through something in one go. We got through a chunk of this case last time. It was great. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Hi Rice, hi Jelly Bucket, hi Catoid, hi Val, hello. We're having a time. We're cooking up some killings, we are. I might have jalapeno poppers later. The place we get them from calls them cream cheese poppers, but that's because when they called them jalapeno poppers, they didn't sell. Because people were like, oh, that's too spicy for me. Because we are not in a place where people eat. This is a place, the place that I am in, where people add paprika for a bit of a kick on the deviled eggs. And it's a little too spicy for them sometimes. Yeah, I know jalapenos aren't even that spicy. But I have terrible news for every one of you. The winter wind is a little too spicy for some folks around here. I don't mean that in like a funny joke meaning of spicy way. I mean plain milk is maybe a little too much for some folks. I mean garlic that's got a little bit of purple in it is too much for some folks around here. Table pepper, like just cracked black pepper, too much. Too spicy. This is a place that uses salt. I feel if I ever entered that part of Canada, I'd need to bring my own hot sauce. Well, you see, Nova Scotia has two parts. We come in two flavors. We come in the winter wind and plain milk are too spicy for me. I'll stick with my meat and potatoes, thank you. And we come in... I just got back from my Navy tour. And I have eaten nothing but Tabasco on potatoes for like 2 weeks. Give me whatever you've got that has real flavor. And those are the flavors we have here. Oh, sorry, we have a secret third flavor. We have a secret third flavor called, no, I think I'll just get the curry. Or the butter chicken. Anything else is a little bit too much. Those are our flavors. They put pepper in the wind around there. They don't need to. The winter wind's just too hot. Too hot for people around here. They put pepper in this wind? Jalapenos are... Okay, I will say, jalapenos have spice. They are certainly not devoid of capsaicin. They have capsaicin. They do not have enough capsaicin for me, and they have way less capsaicin than people think around here. Like, I've eaten a jalapeno raw, seeds and all. Why? Because I could. If you must know, it was part of Frosh Week, and there was... Do you know those slip and slides? Vibrates violently in Asian, yes. Do you know those? You know those slip and slides, right? So during Frosh Week, we had a bunch of like silly things that we were doing, and one of those silly things was a slip and slide, and it was covered completely in ketchup, mustard, and relish, and that was the slippy part. And at the end of it was a jalapeno pepper, and your object was to slide down that slip and slide as fast as you humanly could. I am an octopus. I took issue with that, but I did it anyway. Your object was to slide down the slip and slide as fast as you could. And then eat the pepper. There was only one pepper. And there was more than one person sliding down that slip and slide because we had like a big wide slip and slide. And that was your object. And you better believe I ate that pepper. I almost accidentally ate the stem. I put it wholesale in my mouth. Just whole thing. Now you may be thinking, Fier, you're a 4 centimeter tall octopus. How'd you fit that pepper in there? I got tentacles and I pushed real good. It gave me such a headache. I just wrapped full around it and was like, I'll get it. Ah! Kirby moment, exactly. Felt like Kirby trying to swallow a car. From that one Kirby game. Fier won the gourmet race. Exactly. Exactly. I ate the whole thing and like, okay, it took me, it was harder to chew, but I did bite it off from the stem in one bite, and then I didn't quite try to swallow it, but I had to chew it a little. Had to get the radula in there to saw it into smaller pieces. But then, but I did it. Seeds and all. And for the rest of Frosh Week, they called me Hot Dog. And to be fair, good. I remember there was a challenge where people were doing shots of Tabasco and I just took the bottle and chugged. I regretted it because it was so much vinegar. Oh. Oh no. Pierre, I have a joke to make. Very well. Oh. We had after death sauce that people would use to like, they would sort of like take turns being like, oh, it's too spicy. It was an engineering event. Yes! Yes, I understand. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fier, did you go into STEM? I did not. I went into the arts. Because I was gonna teach. It was a great time. But, that doesn't mean I didn't get to hang out with the cool kids building robots and junk. Hey, Fier, if I was a level in JSAB, would I be regular level or one of the boss levels? Oh, Val. That would be a boss level. No checkpoints. My favorite thing to do was to play, drinking games with the very few engineers we had in our school, because ours wasn't the STEM geared school. So playing drinking games with the engineering students was great. Where do crocodiles keep their money? Where? Oh, in the riverbank. Dear Anet, please get rid of the Guildhall production line. I do not like wasting my time. I understand. Also, have you seen the new roller beetle skin for Guild Wars 2? The new roller beetle is hilarious. Chat, if you guys haven't seen the new roller beetle for Guild Wars 2, I need you all to know what it is. It's Panda Bear. It's Panda Bear roller beetle. You've seen all the panda bears doing their little tumbles? Well, that little panda bear tumbles at Mach 1. Oh, whoopsie doodle. Someday we'll make progress in this game. Did we talk to everything we can talk to you about? Okay, we did. Let's see what's in Vitamin Square. Hey, there's that bike again. And the pigeons! Oh no. Fear, no, I'm already poor. You don't need a panda bear bike skin. I say, as if to convince someone else, but really it is me. I am convincing me. Oh, but I won a prize. And I could do it. No. No, I must be strong. I must be strong. Yes, I do. I get it. I need very fancy things. So, would I be a fun boss level at least? Yes. Yes, you would. You would probably be... I would make a dub remix of Lipstick and Lasers. That's what I would do for you. I don't have the tools to do that right now, but I would do it. I have jewelry that needs to come to me, and I'm gonna make it happen to me. And it's gonna be so cool. I'll show you guys when it gets here. Maybe it will be a little too big for me and I will have to make staff wear it, but that's fine, because it's gonna be great! You'll see, you'll all see, you'll all see! I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Oh yeah, this place has a kitchen. Or an alternative cube situation where I get corrupted by the pink. Oh no. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh no! Oh no! I did not think about what voice I would give her. I know what I'll give her. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement! I will be waiting for you! If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No! I have everything ready, I promise! I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. No, no, no! Stop it, I beg you! Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. Mais non, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh no! You do not have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. You can't just say that in a public setting? She's in the kitchen. Ah! I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye, for now. Ugh, I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over... I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There! Oh, wee wee! That feels good. Ooh la la! Excusez-moi, monsieur. I know, right? I know, chat. I know what I said. I know what he said. Dude. You can't say that in any setting. You can. You shouldn't, but you can. But my eyes, my eyes. Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. The oil of sandalwood. Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? Phoenix? Phoenix, you good, buddy? Wow, Ace Attorney makes Pierre say odd things. None of them have yet beaten Godot saying good boy, so I guess we're all right. To be fair, chat, I didn't realize what I said until after I said it in that voice, and I was like, oh no. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? Now I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. The good boy incident, second only to the button jar incident. It's true. I thought they would put me in the button jar for that, but they didn't. Ha! Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you're right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on the cheap plastic trays? Oh, I done been burned. Oh. No. Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to the finale. No one will take it from me. So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Ooh la la! You saw that. Ah, well, yes. Sorry. So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful. I knew a finale once. I bet you did. I feel like in a Mega Man and Base game, finale should be the name of one of the robots. I want them all to have music names. Because I feel like Forte is a music name for one of them, but I think that might just be Base. I think Base is just called Forte. I don't remember. And the worst part is, Catoid's told me this before. It is? There's a robot called Finale? Aww. Boo. But Forte definitely is. That's definitely just Base, but in Japanese. Right? Right. Yeah, definitely. I have no idea. So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful. Polite? Graceful? And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No! I will have everything ready, I promise. Now that I think about it, hey Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens. Where is your loan contract? I bet it's your loan contract. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. They kept harassing me months after months. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? Mais bien sûr. If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, She will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish. Ew. I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. If I ever make my game, I want to name each chapter after a song with similar themes. Fair. You are right, though. Finale would be a good Mega Man robot. I know, right? I don't think that would be tasty. That's true. Though I'm sure there's some fine marbling on that meat. I'm thinking Finale would look something like Serenade. I don't think that would be tasty, but you know who I'd eat? Edgeworth. And I mean literally eat. Just take a bite out of his flesh. Fair! I feel like I should play through all of MMZ again. Oh. Gotta play the Mega Mans. Maybe when I am done with this level contest, I will play an actual Mega Man game. Which Mega Man game? We'll never know. I will take suggestions. I'm still waiting for g-g-g-g. I know. I'm gonna guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's, Why has it come to this? What a tragedy! Suddenly, I find myself so deep in the debt. It is a sign of the bad, bad world we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of the bad, bad culinary skills. I would eat Gumshoe, I guess. His biceps probably taste like ham. Not a cannibal, just forcing myself to see the logic. No, see, sometimes you love someone so much. You must understand that the horror trope of deep love as consumption is like 10 out of 10 for me. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I don't see it very often anymore because people don't do that very often anymore. But back in the 2010s, when people were into like the flashy gore schlock horror, you'd see it quite a bit. And I miss those days. I don't really. Those days were bad. They were bad in general for horror. Because like, that's when you got all those like, oh... Literally the plot of Beastars! Yes! Yes, we love Beastars! Oh, I love Beastars so much. I don't love it enough to finish the series. But that's a time constraint thing. I have a lot of things I like to do. And unfortunately, I do not have time to watch all of Beastars right now. But I do love it. One of my friends called Beastars Zootopia if Zootopia had guts. Silver jokingly bites James Price's neck. Blah, dusty. That man's dusty. It's true, he is. Made of dust. Full of dust. And then there's an arrow pointing down at an inkling. The woman who was here. The scary woman. She's from the loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Ooh, a tender lender, it is called. Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey! I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So Tender Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, right? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. No, Maya. Hi, Julie, welcome in. I'm sorry your feet are killing you. I do not have any feet, so I wouldn't know, but I assume it hurts. Humans complain about that quite regularly. And then they sit down and they kick their feet up and they go, ah, in various tones. I love werewolf. I love werewolf as an allegory for gender dysphoria. 10 out of 10 thing to do. Side note, since we're talking about these things, I also love vampire as, not as an allegory for the way that the aristocracy, or whatever qualifies as aristocracy in the story, siphons the literal life out of the people who should have been in their care. I like it as an allegory instead for living day to day, where like you've desperately got to like keep filling the coffers up. You can never really get rich properly. You're just stuck with this hunger for a thing that you have to get somehow, and there's no ethical way for you to get it, really, without starving yourself. I know, right? Like, I love the reversal. So vampires are almost always like the aristocracy. They're all fancy, and werewolves are your guys living in the like 1-bedroom apartment that their landlord's a jerk and it's a slum and like they can't really afford anything else because they're a mess. Because that's an allegory for, because they're using werewolf as an allegory for certain types of mental illness. Maybe not necessarily meaning to, but they are. Whereas vampires are so fancy and cool, they're using that as sort of the, how do you say? They're using that for the, if you have money, nothing's a crime. It's just eccentric when you have money. But I like the reversal. Werewolves as being like the wealthy aristocracy who hunt random humans for sport, and also have this thing where it's like, no, we need all of this land. Why? Reasons. It's our God-given right as wolves to hunt in the forest, so we need a forest in which to hunt. You cannot take it from us. And vampires, meanwhile, out there are just like, ugh, I can't even pay my rent. I'm living off blood bags from the blood bank. Stuff like that. Cool thing I made. Wow, it's an allegory for X or Y. I thought it looked cool, so that's why I made it. Ah, yes, the Evangelion. I reject humanity and choose raccoon. Raccoon! I love the Evangelion problem of, we just thought it looked cool. Yeah, we crucified the robot. We just thought it looked really cool. And over in America, people are like picking it apart, looking for deeper meaning, and there isn't any. I mean, there could be. It has applicability in some cases. Ooh, Neon Genesis Gundam. Oh yeah, right, I was doing this. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that he tells me. Who's this he? The tiger. The tiger? Oui. He is the manager of the Tenderlander. A terrifying man, the big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no. This man has a presence. A most formidable personality. Also, oui, he does have the spiky hair just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Well, let's go just beyond Vitamin Square. Oh, yeah. Nope, nothing new here. Anything new I can talk to Gumshoe about? Nope. Okay. Am I sure there's nothing new here? Yeah, there's nothing new here. There's that battered old scooter. Oh, wow. That desk is gold. Daruma-san! Is that the King Shogi piece in the background? There's definitely a Shogi piece. I just can't read it. I can't read nothing. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that. I guess we'll have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay? Do you think it'd be okay? Of course! No one will ever know. Coffee? Ah! Oh, I see how this goes. Oh my goodness. Would you trust this face in court? Also, wow. My girl, I like her vibe. I liked her first, she's mine. Chat, you may fight over this young bandaged lady as much as you'd like. She's a creepy weirdo. A creepy weird doll of a woman. I'm glad she's getting the love she deserves. Don't worry. We all love creepy dolls. They're great. I love creepy dolls. I think they're neat. I love them best when they're creepy, but in like... I love them best when they're creepy in a way that like... How do I put it? I love them when they're super duper realistic. Like, I don't like... Okay, so you know how Annabelle is designed. That's the latest creepy doll, right? I don't care for that one. It's still Wednesday, right? Yes. It has not become Tuesday yet. Thursday. It becomes Thursday tomorrow. Ah! Tuesday, gotta get out of Tuesday. Everyone's looking forward to Wednesday. Also, side note. Someone, so my music is connected to the speakers in the aquarium because they let me do that. And so when I go out sometimes, with the phone and music. Sometimes, if aquarium staff is doing something in the aquarium, they'll accidentally turn my music on my phone. So I'm out wandering around being like, oh, I wonder what today is. And all I hear is heat of the moment. And for those of you that understand why that's terrifying to me, I'm sorry that you had to watch Supernatural too. I will say, I immediately thought, oh, Tuesday, pig in a poke. I instantly thought that. And that's how ingrained it is. It's been 20 years. It's probably been 20 years, actually, for reals. Ah! I'm so sorry that you understand why that's funny to me and why it scared me half to death this morning. At least I wasn't in a diner. I was at the terminal by then. I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick! Let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here? Oh, I want to examine things. You can't stop me from examining that. Oh no! Someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning it up was such a pain. Yes! I have jalapeno poppers. I have achieved them. Chat, they're so good. You don't understand how good they are. Oh, and they're super hot. Okay, I'm gonna get in here. I gotta get in here and get at them. Staff, you have to put pictures. No, for social media. No! You have to! It's important! No, because they like it. No, they do. The internet likes it. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Do it right. Okay, you did it. Good work. Staff did it. They're so good at this. Staff is so helpful. Everyone should have an aquarium staff to look after them. That's how it works. Heat of the moment. Yeah. Yum. I did it! I'm making bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers this week. Oh, that's so good! Fear Luna voted second most likely to be in a time loop. Ooh! Who's the most likely? Take a wild guess. Sifrin's already in a time loop. We already know this. There's no most likely situation with him. I have science spins. Does that count? Yes. It was you, Val. Yes. You're first most likely. Fear, kill me. No! Never! Vals aren't allowed? It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? They are. Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on the back. It says Très bien. These matches could come in handy. Oh, we might be able to use them. Yeah! The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Win through compromise. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That... Ah! That's Tender Lender's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should have ever explained to their customers. Daruma-san. Let's see. This round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Heh! I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always write himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now this yellow thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. I was right! It's the king shogi piece! I'm so good at that! Now I would like to point out the irony of Maya being the one to explain these things. Because she is in a very, very obviously traditional getup. Like, imagine the Western equivalent of this would be if you walked into a place, and there was like a crucifix and literally the chess piece, the king chess piece, and a guy dressed up as a priest was explaining it to you. Like he didn't know what it was. Like he had to learn that. Like a week ago from a travel book. And TVH, I think that's hilarious. I want these poppers in my belly. Secret pepper! Oh, they pickle them now. Neat! Hi, Catoid! Did your Twitch go out again? Twitch hates letting people through. Oh. Nothing's wrong on my side. I blame the encoder. Now this yellow thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reverse eye person, you know? That game that she's saying is Go. Reverse Eye is an excellent game. I love it, don't get me wrong. But the game she's talking about is Go. They needed something with black and white pieces. Go got big in the Western sphere for a little while because of Hikaru no Go, which is amazing anime, excellent manga. 10 out of 10. Ran in Shonen Jump for quite a while. I loved it. You know those card game animes? It was Go. For that one. And Go is a fun little board game. I know how to play it, but I'm very bad at it. I'm over-aggressive, I overcommit, and I make a lot of things, I make a lot of false eyes when I play Go. So, I'm not great at it. But I like it anyway. Please, you act like any of us would be better. You would if you learned the game. If you learn the game and practice it. Mint is really good at it. He even has a board. A board and stones and everything. And he's really good at it. And I like that. I tried to learn to play so that I could play with him, but I cannot match his skill. It's a very simple game about territory control. Anyway. Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Well, hey! There's a piece of paper sticking up from under here. What is it? A repair bill. Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane! That's money laundering. The car is registered to the Cadaverinis? Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. So chic. It looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. The same color as my suit. Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick! You gotta take a look at... some cake? Ah! I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. And just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? I'm scared, Nick. So? What were you getting so excited about before? Look, on the lapel of this suit. That's an attorney's badge. Is the tiger a lawyer? No way, look at this badge. It's made of paper. What if the weird doll girl is somehow connected to the Cadaverinis? What if? What if a woman with bandages on her head is somehow connected with a family named Cadaverini? We got ourselves an Italian mob family. No, I think it's funny. I thought you were doing a bit. I thought you were doing a bit. No, I thought you were doing a bit. I thought you were doing a like, oh, what if she's like, oh, no, I thought you'd figured it out legit. No, you don't get to go in the stupid cube corner. The cube isn't stupid and neither are you. Dance, etc. Dance, I'm falling apart at halftime. Do. Sorry, that corner is under renovation. It'll never reopen. No, it'll reopen as the self-worth corner. That's where you go when you feel like you don't have any to get some. Body break. Alright, we hydrate as Tetmans. And then a big stretch. Big stretch. You can't. We're gonna hit you with the self-worth brick again. And then for body break, twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Giga flare. Yeah. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean, walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before, back at Tribune. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. They did say don't touch the desk. And yet, I want to touch the desk. It's hot pink. There's a CD player on the desk. But the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it. Oh. If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. Touches the desk. No! That coffee. It was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach. It's killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? The Rocky soundtrack, Eye of the Tiger. We know. We know, honey. Sorry. It's the Rocky soundtrack, Eye of the Tiger? No! It only looks like the Rocky soundtrack with Eye of the Tiger. But for legal reasons, it is not! I'm having such a good time. I forgot this game was silly. It's very silly indeed. You know what's sad, though, is I'm sitting here being like, I just want to play more Blueprints. But we're going to play this tonight because it's fun and it's silly and I like it. I'm only a little... I need to know. I was so close. I had a door open. I just needed to get to it. Wah! We have Eye of the Tiger in San Francisco. Yes. San Francisco. Yes, you're right. It's the Eye of the Tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of a rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. The Eye of the Needle, STP reference. Yes, of course, Slay the Princess. I got Supernatural on the brain again. Them boys. I knew someone who was blue. I know a lot of people who are blue. Like me. I'm blue, la-ba-dee-da-ba-die, da-ba-dee-da-ba-die, la-ba-dee-da-ba-die, da-ba-dee-da-ba-die, la-ba-dee-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I could go on all day. It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Well, let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That one will make us drink more coffee if we do. I'm not voicing all those A's. Ah! out from under the desk, Maya. What are you two snooping around my office for? Nothing. We were just... Wah! My precious carpet! You's got ash on my rug! You gon' wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already... You's wanna argue with me? Is that what you's doing? You think you can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs. Ah! Oh. Don Tigre, you're back. Ugh, that voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over the ashtray before, and... Eek! Has she got a death with her wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Wow! Phoenix Wright! Yes? You was either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. Heh! But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl home, right? I have a few things I want to add. Wah! Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait, please. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Well, like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream hold it either. The espresso. Ah! And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Oh, let's chat with Violetta. Like I said, 10 out of 10 Capuchin voice. Aw, good. Someday I'm gonna get the, hey, I'm walking here. Someday I'm gonna get that voice down for him. Probably never, but I will try. I'm working on it. Trying to get like a... The problem is I can't decide if I want to voice New York or Boston. And I can't figure it. And I feel like I want to go with New York, but... Like, I can't reach either of those natively. New York! Yeah, I can do that. It's Capuchin. I see. Oh, all them little busy boys. Buzzy boys? Them little guys. Yeah, that's why... Okay. See, that's why I have to learn that accent. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you a little bit extra here at Tender Lender. Hey, Nick. Things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, There's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tender lender is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey! Just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger? Furio Tigre. Furio? Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Shin E-Hop's got a real name, Nick! Hurry up and find out more about him! Right, because you can present things. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at it, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please, address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre, of course. I'm sorry. He saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died. Once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctors said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the River Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got bandages around your head? This? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. A fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Oh boy! Yeah, she's not telling us nothing about nothing. She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. I don't think we're getting it yet. Yeah, we're not getting this yet. Or at least I'd like to go and look around a bit more. There he is. Old CD's back feeding the pigeons again. There! Take this! And this! And get out of my park! Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man! What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Ha! Hey! He just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet it really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo. Pigeon. Look, we really need to talk to you, all right? Out with the demons. I'm in with good fortune. I told you he's throwing beans. He's throwing beans to scare the demons off. That's what you do at New Year's. You throw beans to kick the demons out and bring good fortune in. Well, it's that time of the month again. Resub! Thank you for the resub, Val! 22 months! Do you know how long 22 months is? Because I do. It's 2 years, almost. 2 more months. It's very long. It's so long. I'm going to have to make a special sub badge. I didn't think anybody would stick around for that long. It's so long. I'm sorry. No. Don't be sorry. This is amazing. That's so many months. Two whole years. Almost. In 2 more months, it'll be 2 whole years. June, July. It'll be July. Give me a special pink badge. I'll do it. The badge for Vals. Thank you for the resub. You guys know the deal with subs. You guys know the deal with subs, coffee, etc., etc. Anything like that. Those things all go to making the channel better. Doing stuff for the channel and all that stuff. I've said this piece before. I'll say it again. Everything I get from Twitch goes back into more Twitch. The badge for Vals. Literally only obtainable by Val. I considered it. I considered the Val badge. Only obtainable by Vals. Ow, ow, ow! Seeds! Shell splinters! Painful! I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Ha! Everyone will be talking behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal. No, not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw the waitress put it in. She put some white powder into that young lad's Javicino. We hear you. And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece. On the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles. We're really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this! Here, I'm kidding. Don't let me add another stain on your life. Wow, dramatic! Val, when you talk like Andre's narration... reconsider. Reconsider! That boy's narration is dangerous. I've already tainted it enough. Nonsense! Listen, listen. Do I look like a white tablecloth? The answer is no. I'm an octopus. I don't look like a table at all. Also, I have a ton of chromatophores. You could put stains all over me. Nothing would happen. Also, I live in the water. You could put stains all over me. Nothing would happen. Aquarium staff has tried before. Sometimes they try to give you stain to put in your blood so they can see where your blood comes and goes from. And they're like, okay, you definitely have a heart. And you definitely have blood vessels, like you're supposed to. And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, so where does the stain we keep putting in there go? I don't know. It goes around once. Yeah. And then it's gone. Where does it go? I don't know. They're science. They can figure it out themselves. I'm not telling them. Also, I don't know. It's a mystery. Goes somewhere. Poppers, come here. Okay. Peg yourself as a flower. I'm a bleeding heart. Oh. Anemone. Anemone. A land anemone. That's as close as we're getting. You said you were a craftsman, right? Ha! The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up the dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Objection! Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. I got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out. If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Suck it up, Phoenix. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then. Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well... Buy some bread, now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why do people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yeah, I'm an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute, what did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up, by restaurant, are you talking about Très Bien? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yeah, I did, the very day that young brat was poisoned. What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner showed it over to me. Excusez-moi, you, call the police. Call him yourself, I should have said back. But I didn't think of it at the time. So, did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? Gah! Do I look like I can have one of them newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You weren't looking for what? You went looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened. Yes, sirree. The owner was at Très Bien on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead. Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah! Oh, sure! You go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. Oh, I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, huh? We need to get more details about exactly what happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Nope, nothing else to say here. Anything I can present to you? I haven't got anything to say about that, pal. Just take it away already, please. Spending $20 on this has got to be killing him inside. Yeah, it probably is. What else can we talk about? Oh. Did I present the lotto ticket yet? A one-way ticket to happiness, huh? Glenn L. died because of this ticket. Yeah, but it's still a one-way ticket to happiness, pal. And Maggie was found guilty of murder because of it, too. Oh. Looks like anything about Maggie is an instant conversation stopper. Yeah, he's got a real soft spot for her, and it obviously hurts when you hit it. I guess we could ask him about Glenn. Oh, this guy was a real programming genius. Wait, you got things to say about him? Alright. That is the last of the poppers, and I am sad because I want more of them. I want mozzarella sticks. Ooh, mozzarella sticks are real good. I want them too. Okay. Seeing Glenn Elg up here, I'm like, I'm reminded that I gave one of my tech OCs. I gave Sai like a Google Glass, like HMD style thing that he wears a lot. It's enough that people think he needs glasses to see. He doesn't, it's a computer. So whenever he takes it off, people are like, oh, contacts. And he's like, sure. Totes. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Elg works yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? It's a computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? Nah, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye. You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Well, actually, I've kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. Oh, it's got the tiny little hot dogs! We love the tiny little hot dogs! I hope they're carved like octopi. I love the tiny little octopi hot dogs. You can make them. They're really cute and fun, and I like them a lot. We used to make hot dog men. You would take a hot dog and you split the bottom half of it, and then you give it little arms and it's a hot dog man, and you microwave it and they spread out. A little hot dog man. And then you eat him. You consume him. If you're really fancy, you get hot dog Ben and you get dino nuggets and you put ketchup on the plate, and every time you eat part of the hot dog man, you put ketchup on that part because now he's bleeding. Likewise with the dino nuggies. Yeah! It's a massacre! Aquarium staff would let me massacre people. I'm not telling Chad anything about what you said. Aquarium staff says, no, we wouldn't. Followed by, so this is the one thing you choose not to repeat? They wouldn't let me massacre anybody, it's true. I'm 4 centimeters tall. What am I even gonna do? Staff. You just said massacre people. Staff! You know what I mean. They know what I mean. I know they know what I mean. They do this all the time. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. Can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? Whenever Fier gets sad, I just imagine her Squid Ink cookies losing animation. Aww. Fier, stop me from making the joke. I didn't make the joke. I didn't do it. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. Ah, he's finally gone. Where were we going? Oh yeah, to visit Maggie. I did it. I'm gonna go look, and then I'm gonna laugh like a fool. You can't say that. You can't say that. I know you did. Okay. Okay, moving on. Oh, right. I gave her an accent. Oh, no. I don't know if I can find vocal position. When the great state of Cadofia. In the great state of Cadofia, we fight about this one statue. She's a very big and beautiful statue. Okay, I think I can do it. She's a big and beautiful statue. Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? I was pretty touch and go there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Well, everyone else's testimonies didn't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Well, first things first, we gotta give her the lunchbox. A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Oh, yeah, I've got something you're going to love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow! A lunchbox. Weenies, too! Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. Looks like you put a lot of effort into making this, too. Well, I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules! They'll lock you up if you try to break them. Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says it, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway... Oh, I hate weenies! Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... she's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. Well, how was it? That hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Oh, honey, you don't look glad. Oh! Friend Elliot's little ears move. That's adorable. Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that didn't match up with what you remembered? Yep. There are just so many good things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was the disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it. Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bob or Maya. The name that was scrawled on the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. Well, we found the CD. You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenelg, collapsed, right? Yes, I mean, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribune. No, no idea at all. Why is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No! You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. Oh, I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. We'd better find out exactly what happened to the old man on that day. Do we have anything else to ask you? Oh, I want to try presenting this, actually. Ah. Darn it. There's probably something I can present to her, but in the meantime... Where do I want to go? Hey! Blue screens! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hey, Val, you remember me describing the Yoshikawa Hero Complex? This is 100% the kind of aesthetic I was thinking of, but like updated to the late 2000s instead of the early 2000s. So things aren't round, they're square. But you get what I was thinking of, right? Yeah, I'll show you some pictures later of like the set design I was thinking of. I was also thinking a little bit of Nerve Headquarters from Astral Chain. Yeah, you get it. Wow, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Fellas, if you can smell the electricity in the air, something has shorted out. Oh, it's this lady! I forgot about her! Who are you? Oh, hello? I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood! Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. Her name is also a palindrome. I am the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in the shell! But would she stand alone? would she stand alone in this complex? I love Ghost in the Shell so much. We need to watch Ghost in the Shell, chat. Chat, can I convince you to watch Ghost in the Shell if you see Makoto? The main character? I think I can do it. She's beautiful. 10 out of 10. Hang on, let me see. Sorry, Motoko. I always get her name wrong because I'm thinking of a different... She's pretty in the old-fashioned anime. Yes! Good! Good! Sold to the highest bidder! She got big ol' eyes! It's true! That's because the anime for Ghost in the Shell came out in, like, the 90s. Oh, Alita Battle Angel has big ol' eyes. Battle Angel Alita is a weird series, but she's got them eyes on her. Her eyes are probably as big proportionally to her head as my eyes are as big to my head. When you have octopus proportions, you gotta think about... You gotta worry. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glen Elg's? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. It does look cool. She's low-key so real for that. I wouldn't mind one either. I think they're neat. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry and deliver optimum operating system and source-level components. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. I understood what she said. In case you guys are curious about what she is saying, what this company does, according to her, is they take the data, like they take usage data from other companies, and then they give them programs to help them out, and machines if they need them, to help them do whatever it is they do. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes. Compact disc. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time-slave words. Oh wow, that's a lot of words. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. Guys? Guys, I have a suspicion. I have a suspicion about something in my court record. I have a suspicion that that is not a CD that you can play in a CD player. I think Don Tigre is a little... I think Don Tigre is a few stripes short of a tiger. And mistook it. I'm proud of that one. It did take me a second. I'm sorry, chat. It did take me a second to get it, but I'm proud of it. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. I think the shapes should kiss, as a treat. Fair. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Can you tell us about a little bit about Glenn, actually, now that we're here? About Mr. Elg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say that he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. Oh boy. I want to smash them together like Barbie dolls. Might be a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. You can! Nothing's stopping you. Wow, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh, wow. His drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. This many tickets would get you what? A buck down at the recycling center? You're hopeless, Nick. You know that? I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Whoa! Look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know? She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey! This calendar. What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Well, someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah! It says, meet with the tiger. The tiger? It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. What's all this? Oh, we don't get to examine all that. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow! I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become old CD's apprentice. And what about your spirit medium training? Oh yeah, fun fact about the Ghost in the Shell anime. The dub is actually really good. Like, normally I complain about dubs completely missing the point. See Sailor Moon. Normally I complain about dubs completely missing the point of the original, because sometimes they're just, like that. But the Ghost in the Shell dub is actually really good. They did an excellent job with it. There are some things that they changed for the English translation that I'm like, you know what? Fair. That's not going to come through to an English audience. You're broadcasting this on Toonami. I understand, since it's broadcast television, that you had to make the choices you did. I know what was originally being said here. I understand it because I've been reading manga since I was baby. I've been involved in anime since I was too young to read. Like, but I get it. That means if you want to watch it with the English dub, you can. More accurately, we can. I'll show you Ghost in the Shell. It's great. 10 out of 10. Ghost in the Shell and Ergo Proxy both. Although I don't know what Ergo Proxy's dub is like. I haven't seen it. I watched that one, subbed. And the award for most likely to trap themselves and their friends in a time loop goes to Valentine. This is a true fact. Anything else to examine here? I guess this. Hey, look, Nick! It's a supercomputer! It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? That's a server rack. Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. Well, that explains why we don't use computers in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Maybe she'll tell me about his troubles. Ah, she will. I got that Siffrin vibe about me. Is it because you're really sweet and precious, and so you would always have that little sort of sugar smell about you? The sugar smell of witchcraft? Is that what it is? Yeah! That's the Siffrin vibe. Tell us about his troubles. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry? Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Ah! Ma'am! I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. Well, we're not getting that out of her today. Oopsie doodle. I like to wander around a little bit. Where are we going next? Oh, there's one more thing I needed to ask Maggie about, actually. Lift up a vowel. Behold, a man! Followed by, followed by Archangel in the audience going, actually, that's an NB. Get it right. Or they'll chew your cords. Listen, just because they're wearing pants doesn't mean they've suddenly changed their gender identity. Come on. Get it right. And then a lot of mumbling of, ugh, she gets the idea of switching but can't see the middle line. You can just take the middle line. Ah, why is she like this? Shouldn't make so much fun. Oh, come on. She's sweet at heart, deep down. Once she gets the hang of being nice. It's hard. She grew up in Eastern Europe. Cut her a break. Give her some slack. Growing up in East Germany is hard. Back when there was an East Germany. You get a lot of that Russian, heh, it is what it is. Sorry, I was looking at Maggie and got the wrong accent on. Oh, it is, comrade, it is what it is. This is how it is. You get a lot of that. Oh yeah, right. Alright, I was gonna present to you one Mr. Victor Kudo, because I think it'll be funny. Pigeon Man. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. Wow, I exist again. The world is suddenly a worse place. Is it because you left that world and came here? Because you made this one better, so there's that. Is there some alternate world that's like... Did you get isekai'd? No, this one is worse. Oh no! How? It's a good thing we've isekai'd a catoid in here. We will solve our problems this way. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. Okay. Big stretch. Big stretch. I got isekai'd into a Twitch chat? That's definitely an anime. John Catoid, inventor of the catoid, of course. I'm gonna do obliques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we did it. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you can make of it. Also, if you want to be true, I did technically come from another dimension. Exactly! Anime idea. I became her top moderator and then she turned into a kid? Oh no! I gotta get silly cat ears to put on. Fear would never be a kitten? Wait. Ahem. Can't quite get the tone right. I haven't practiced in a long time. You are not the worst mod. You are the best mod. I picked you. I got good taste. I picked you as a mod. I got a good judge. I'm a good judge of mod character. Yes, this is true. But there were better choices, were there? Who's still here? Who's been here for 22 months? The Prime sub told me. Why must humans test their devices on creatures? Oh, actually, I have an answer to that. I know we're doing a bit, but I have a serious answer to that. Well, there could have been someone better. No. Too bad. I'm the best mod here. So good, none of you even knew I was moderating. Not even me. Tempted to give you mod powers for the bit. But I can't. Okay. In answer to the question of why must humans test their devices on creatures. So here's the thing about humans. Humans are complicated. They're very complicated. Deeply complicated. They got all these bones. Self-worth brick bank. Brick. Anyway, they've got all these bones. And the thing about humans is that they don't always know how medicines and devices will interact with their bones and their blood vessels and their body in general. And what if they take one drug, but then they take another, more different drug, and those things interact, and that's bad. So they test things. They test things on critters. Now, it's important for them to test things on creatures, because it helps them learn what will and will not be okay. And boy, howdy, are there so many regulations about testing things on creatures. There's so many. And the creatures are expensive. You know how you think of lab rats as like super cheap and disposable? What if I told you that some lab rats are $25,000? That you could buy a car for lab rat money. Well, you could trust me with mod powers. That doesn't mean you should. It's the Jurassic Park dilemma. Exactly. No, Valdo's great. Who else is gonna be my ceaseless watcher and turn their gaze upon the wretched bots? I did hear about woolly mice. I'm so sad that they're not a real thing. The company that's touting that they made woolly mice and dire wolves, they did not do that thing. They, Okay, so, I have an important question for you, chat. If you took a cat, and through careful genetic shenanigans, you made a cat that had very strong stripes and strong red coloring, that cat is not a tiger, right? Like, you're with me so far? Wait, Fier, I'm replaceable. No, you're not! Nonsense! Don't you make me break out the Mr. Rogers talk with y'all. I didn't even have Mr. Rogers growing up. I had Mr. Dressup instead, and to be fair, Fred Rogers and Ernie Coombs, Mr. Dressup, were friends and contemporaries with one another. So they had very similar ideas about how to do educational content. That said, you are not replaceable. You gotta stop thinking like that. You're the only you there is. And I know you sometimes think, can't be true. Nonsense! Also, side note. This is a question of, I agree. What are we talking about? Val thinks they're replaceable. This is ridiculous. Hi, Steel Doral! Hi, Princess Elise! I mixed orange and lime juice. To odd effect. Not awful, but not good either. That's understandable. I agree with Fier. Val's amazing. See? See? 100 out of 10. Amazing person. We did it. Nope. Too bad. You're outvoted. You are outvoted. Outvoted! Get outvoted! Democracy! Do you know Harold from Total Drama? Gosh! Yes. Sun is bright, fire is warm, Val is cool. Yes, correct things. All correct. Val's great. I have here in my hand 2 pieces of Exodia. I already have the other pieces. Exodia, obliterate their nonsense! Yes! Oh my god, voted off. Liars, a lot of you. Fight me. No, too bad, you're stuck with it. Quit your lying. You can't be self-depreciating in here. We'll hit you with the self-worth brick. You know that. I'm gonna make an emote. Chat, I'm gonna make an emote. I need to make the self-worth brick. I'm gonna make the self-worth brick. I don't know if I can make it just right, but I'm gonna do it. How will I show self-worth? No idea. Maybe I'll draw a dollar sign on it. Or a heart. A heart! It's perfect! I got it! A brick with a heart on it! Chat, you're getting an emote. Did she vote off Sam from Total Drama? Aww. Self-worth brick, sponsored by Free Food Inc. I still have to make free food. I wanted to make an animated, but I might just make a hamburger and put free food at the top of it. Now we're getting soft tacos later. Yeah, you should. Get you some soft tacos. I had jalapeno poppers. Alright, how was I doing? Oh yeah. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as audio? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true that there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. She had a kind of cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like this recently? So surprised about a woman. It's true. I want Taco Bell now. If you make it animated, I won't be able to use it. You're right. You're right. I should think of chat. Okay, we need a self-worth brick and free food. Bird, you're gonna be sent to the cannon of shame! Nah, she's fine. She used to be a police officer. Now she is a waitress. Think of the chat! Oh, won't someone please think of the chat? Think of the chat! And then I faint. Okay, where are we going? The main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Oh, now the Seth Rogen laugh. Animate the self-worth brick. So we have to pay for our self-worth. Oh no! I would never. Good thing I have a sub. I can throw the self-worth brick at all of you. But none of you can throw it in turn! Pierre, animated. I will never. Maggie's in jail right now. She did murder. Or at least they think she did a murder. I know that she didn't. But they think she did. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? Well, it's a virus! A virus! I have the Millennium Shield. I'm safe from being bonked. Oh, the Millennium Shield. I'll spend money. Oh no, on the self-worth brick. I can throw the self-worth brick anytime because I can do whatever I want on my own channel. A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions. No, I wish to talk. I am a chatty Cathy today. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes! No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? Okay. If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Maggie did murder? Simpsons moment? I don't know if Simpsons actually does that stuff. I've only seen like 3 minutes of the Family Guy crossover. Oh, actually, there was a very famous episode of The Simpsons that did that. So... I love explaining these trivia things. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm going off the rails again. So... The Simpsons... Okay. This starts with a different thing. Dallas is a soap opera. It takes place in the aforementioned Dallas. And there's a character in Dallas called JR. He's sort of the... he's the big, tough, patriarch kind of guy. And he got shot. And it was a huge mystery. Because he got shot, and then they went on hiatus for a little bit. One of those, shot before summer break, or, like, you know how podcasts will leave you on a cliffhanger before they take a big long break, that kind of thing. And it was big news. Like, Dallas was super popular back in the day, and everybody was asking, even actual, like, real papers were asking, who shot JR? Like he was people. And not a character played on TV. And no one would say anything. So, The Simpsons did an episode, Who Shot Mr. Burns? And they did the same thing with it. It was a big, like, season finale right before the end of things. It's a 2-part episode. And it was Who Shot Mr. Burns? And, like, for ages, for the time they were off the air until the next time they were back on, nobody knew. And they went to the trouble of actually making, like, different scenes. In case somebody leaked, they went to the trouble of making different animated scenes to frame different people so that nobody could know. Yeah, this is that whole Mr. Burns thing. And as it turns out, Maggie shot him. Accidentally, technically, because she is a baby. And it was really cool. Yeah, I loved it too. It was really good. It was a well done thing. I love when TV shows and, like, media does that. Like, gets really into it. Anyway. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tenderloin is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? We better find out what the story is with this lady. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think I know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure, I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds really cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. I actually would have guessed that on one piece of evidence. She's the least likely suspect, but still had means and opportunity. Interestingly enough, we didn't know if she had means or opportunity. The thing that gave it away was when Mr. Burns collapsed, he pointed at the sundial. Or not the sundial. Maybe it was a sundial. Either way, it had the cardinal directions on it and pointed at west and south. But from his perspective, it was MS. The initials for the baby. And that was one of the many clues that led us to the baby. That was also one of the clues that they twisted around to lead to Smithers. Oh, Mr. Smithers. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. Yeah, you get it. A real 11037 moment, yeah. I'm gonna read that like that because I think the joke's funny. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you got stored in your PCs here on the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Huh. Just like a real virus, huh? But, Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible! Oh, I get it. That's like you sneezing on Godot so he catches a cold. Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Hi, Ramon. Welcome in. We're playing Phoenix Wright. We're going through the investigation part of this. Ooh, what? Where? When and why did this conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. To be fair, I think Godot would get a computer virus. That's true. He would. Well, and all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard it before, too. You didn't tell me what virus you caught. Well, let's see. Detective Gumshoe, about this. What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and the virus right now, so I... Ah! This is it! This stupid name! I remember now! Would I be a good computer virus? Yes. I feel like Catoid would be an excellent computer virus and come in as a Shimeji. Little Catoid Shimeji. Can I have a computer virus? I don't know. Godot doesn't have a computer to infect. He just prints his papers on the espresso machine. Yes, perfect. No, it infects his cool visor. I thought so. Here it comes. Well, don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber. What? Yeah, the virus that's just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? Oh. We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing in a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Yeah, we've wandered into Snow Crash or The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Very nice, Maya. Apparently, the programmer who made this virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the root of the virus on the black market. The catoid virus, the coolest virus. What does it do? It makes your computer turn off at extremely annoying times, doing a long stretch of story, but it can't save between steps, so bonk! Hee. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. A virus would do small stuff in the background. Yes. In the millions, a virus can't be worth that much. But eventually the small stuff starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger and crash the computer. That is how most viruses work, actually. You did it. Who was I? Oh yeah, you said some girl. And it's probably not this girl. Oh, that's the girl who works over at Tenderlinder. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. A slow creeping rot. Oh. Crash? I knew a Crash once. Yeah, he was a bandicoot. Honestly, bird me at the unfunny steak. Never! I want to play Crash Team Racing. I know there's a remake of it for the Switch, and I really want to play it. Listen, I know that people love Mario Kart. I understand that people love Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart, too. But Crash Team Racing is where it's at. You don't understand. You don't understand how good Crash Team Racing is. I'm going to play it for all of you, and you're all going to see how good it is. Do you know the plot of Crash Team Racing? Do you want to know the plot? Nitrous Oxide, an alien, shows up and is like, I'm going to take over and build the whole planet into a parking lot. And you're like, what? And he's like, unless you can beat me in a race. And you're like, excuse me, sir, what? Your plan is silly. It doesn't make any sense. No one's arguing the need for a plan. It's just that your plan is stupid and won't work. It's great! My PS1 copy is busted. You cannot drive the Yellow Gem Cup in it. It just crashes it because it's scratched there on the disc a little bit. So, if I can get it working or get the remake going, I will play it for all of you, and it'll be great. Your plans are not always stupid or won't work. Sometimes they do work, and they work very well. Your plan to make me play In Stars in Time worked great. And your plan to make me play G-G-G-G will work, eventually. It's just not yet. But it is working. I have it. That was mostly Anya's doing. No, it wasn't. Trust me, it wasn't. It was Val plans. I don't know if you remember how into ESAT you were, Val. And by were, I mean are. I don't know if you remember how into ESAT you are. I don't know if you've noticed at any point. I say we do a night of just classic kart racers. Lego Racers, Crash Team Racing, Mario Kart 64, the like. Yes! You act like I ever stopped. Exactly. I will tell you right now, sometimes you get so enthusiastic for a game that at a certain point I'm just like, well, now I have to play it. You know how you've got that one friend who you're like, their taste has been correct before. Maybe it'll be correct again. And then it is? Because they have good taste? Ta-da! She does look like kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? Ah, that should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini. It's not Violetta at all, it's Viola. Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. I infected Fiora with the Mega Man virus. It's worked before. It's true! Sometimes when regulars in my chat get so excited about things, I'm like, you know what? I gotta play a game. I gotta play the thing. The people who live here, they're like, you gotta play a thing. And I'm like, okay! Who would I be if I didn't listen to my enrichment sometimes? If I didn't be like, chat, tell me a game to play, and then chat tells me a game, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Wow! Exactly. Hi, Mel. I've only fully managed to convince Pierre to play, like, 2 games before. Hey, that's still more than 0. It'll be 3 when I play g. I'm also really sad that I can't play just shapes and beats. It's too visually everything to me. The music is great. I love it. I want g now. You'll have to pay 1,000,000 points. Someday you'll get 1,000,000 points. Okay, so what we do? Okay. I play JSAB. You stream it and provide amazing commentary. Oh no. I don't think I can keep up. Bruto Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police, but you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. I better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Well, trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop, these guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them, they got too much moolah. Moolah? As in... They're pretty much in control of all... Blah. They pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tender Lender, I take it. Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini, and I mean no one. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then? Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss at Tender Lender are pretty tight. Tight? That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing! And that is? You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? Oh, honey. I've had most of the JSAB OST in my playlist for a while. Which playlist? The playlist. Y'all! I have like 700 playlists that are like 8 or 10 songs each, and y'all are out here with playlists that are like 1,200 songs, and I'm just like, that's your liked songs list. That's what that is. I so gently and carefully curate my lists. Now I gotta know. Val does have a playlist that's like 90 hours long, chat. I know, I've seen it. It's true. It's huge. I am. Val, why? That's just your liked playlist. It's your liked songs. But it's what Val wants. I have a list of heavy metal, dubstep, and boss fight music. It's called Things Are Crazy at Work. Oh, I understand. I have a couple of lists. I have one that's like need clean but too lazy. I have one that's everything gross. 80 hours. Yeah, 1,400 songs. Yeah, that sounds like chat. I'm liking dubstep more than I expected. I thought you might. Dubstep makes that sound. There's a sound that you like that dubstep does. I don't know how to describe the sound. Though sometimes I describe the sound as like, you know that little springy thing? The little springy doorstop? When you go blum 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 blum, when it makes the noise when you flick at it? It's that sound. But like, the vibes of that sound, not the actual noise. Sometimes it's the actual noise. I'm very bad at explaining this. You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? Lunchbox? You remember the weenies? Oh, I hate weenies! Oh, yeah, those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? Well, it was delicious? Yeah? That's what she said? Really? Well, not exactly. Ah, don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh! Do me a favor again, huh, pal? And deliver this? This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these too. Gumshoe's lunchbox, given to Maya. Again. I really can't eat anymore. Okay. Let's go back to see that lady. I don't have order in my playlist. I put it on shuffle and run with it. The order is when I put the songs in. I have one called Panic Attack Prevention, and it's all very common. Lots of lo-fi music, box remixes, etc. I like that. Weirdly and counterintuitively, my Prevention of Anxiety playlist has a whole bunch of songs that are super anxiety-inducing in most people, but they work for me. It's got 6 Feet. It's got, Panic. It's got, what else does it have? It used to have Voices in it, which was a good song to put in there. It's got Mayday. Because I can't help myself. I put that song in practically everything. Trapped in the cockpit, crying out Mayday. I love that song. And of course, The Shadow. Lean left, hard right. Hold tightly to the helm. She'll try to drown you just for spite. You did introduce me to Mayday and Sparkbird in general. 10 out of 10 choice. Maggie's not here. I was gonna give her the lunchbox. Just hitting shuffle, I've gone from like Gemini to Great Cat's Village to Great Fairy Fountain to Undefeatable. You get the point. I get it. I do have a couple of big playlists I have like that. For best results, Hit Shuffle is one of them. Where I have like songs from my youth. Oh yeah, right. I have to go a long way to get to blue screens. Let's see if we can crack this lady. Wait, can I crack this lady? I don't know if I can. Maybe. Well, let's try. Heck it. We never lost anything by trying, right? And I can save scum. The one that's only like 3 hours long, yes. I don't think I have a longer playlist than like 3 hours. I feel like if I have anything longer than that, it's too long. Although I do have the ultimate road trip mix, but it's not in Spotify. That's where I downloaded a bunch of YouTube songs and put them into a little USB stick MP3 player. And that player is beautiful. It takes a AAA battery, a single AAA battery. It's a delight. It has a tiny little screen that hardly shows anything, but it does. Okay. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Sometime I'm gonna download MP3s of my playlist. I also have a playlist of songs that can be used for CPR but shouldn't. Like I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you'll probably go to heaven. And they all fall around 100 to 120 BPM. Yes! I love that Staying Alive is perfect for it. That makes me happy. There's other songs that work for it, too. There's a whole host of songs that work for it. There's definitely a CCR song that does. I don't remember which one it was, but there definitely is one. Why do I know anything about CCR? Dad rock. I know a lot about dad rock. I, like some of you, have a dad who likes rock, and therefore dad rock. I mean, like my whole 80-hour playlist. You should. MP3s are things that you have. Spotify can't take them away from you. There's a song called Mercenary by Panic at the Disco. It's part of the Arkham soundtrack, and it's really, really good. I love it. But Spotify's like, nah, copyright issues. And it won't let me play it anymore or have it in anybody's playlist or anything. And that makes me mad. Fear has become surrogate father. Surrogate father, mother. Gender isn't real. That's true. Gender isn't real. I am an octopus. I understand thinking surrogate father because I am blue and do not have eyelashes or a bow, and therefore boy. This is untrue, but, you know, platonic cave idea. They're still in the gender cave. I've described to you guys why I say that sometimes, right? Because it was really funny. Father, gender neutral. Exactly! Listen, back when I worked at the business factory where we made numbers, I was temporarily handling certain things that I wouldn't normally. And we had all joked, because we were such a tiny little team of like 5 or 6 people, we had all joked that, that our manager, we would jokingly be like, all right, Dad. So one day I was like, hey, I need you guys to do a thing. And one of them goes, you're not my real dad. And so I pulled up my chair and I turned it around backwards and I sat there and I'm like, hey there, champ. I know I'm not your real dad. I know your dad's not here, but look, buddy. I'm trying to get along with you, okay? Just sometimes stuff's gotta get done around here. And like I went through the whole thing. And we had like I kept puzzles on my desk, like those little wooden take apart and put together puzzles. So I even picked up one of those to fiddle with. You've all seen it on TV, like the stepdad or the dad in general just picking up a random thing off their kid's dresser or desk to fuss with while they try to have a heart-to-heart. I did it. I did that. Gender is as real as a name. It's nothing more than a societal concept used for the sake of identity. This is true. Earlier I saw a video that explained Vanellope von Schweetz from a trans perspective. Oh! Yeah, I see that. I see it. I don't even have to look harder. I just see it immediately. Alright. Ms. Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this? Is it the horse race tickets? Is it the ponies? Is it the ponies? Does he have Bing Crosby problems? Wow, Pierre ignores my messages again. What? Oh, it's all just a role we play on the stage of the universe. I see it there, in between the others. Oops. What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
Why did I get a whiff of hypocrisy just now?
But what is the relevance of these tickets?
Well, the victim, Mr. Glenn Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts.
Because her code says she's a prim and proper princess, but even after being restored, she chooses to be a fun-loving tomboy with a life she made for herself instead of the one given to her.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Where's his ticket? Where's the lotto ticket? The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think?
Oh no, she's had to put coolant on.
Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps?
No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any.
But, if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000.
Yeah, but
it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it?
It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elg's real problem was with something with something more terrifying and ferocious. Yeah, a tiger. Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender.
Tender Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices.
Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think?
Oh, I get it! I get it! Guys, I just got the joke in the name Tender Lender. I literally just got it. Tender as in gentle, and tender as in money. Oh, no! I didn't get it before, or I would have said... I'm a fool! There's a pun! Phoenix Wright, you got me again! Ah! I done been banged! Whoa! It took me that long, Chad. It really did. Wow. She's right, though. They should have thought about that.
Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elg. You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and the tiger know each other.
Do we?
No, we do! No, Phoenix! I forgot. I should have just... there's a different button I needed to press. Well, let me just go in again. No, I gotta go through the first thing. If it makes you feel better, I didn't understand the pun of blueprints until I heard it out loud.
I know, right? I'm gonna level with you. I didn't know what the pun was until I said it myself, but I did that off stream and was like, wait a minute! There's a joke here! Sometimes puns are hard to hear. Listen. No. I don't need them. I got 9 brains. They're busy. If you call them up, you'll get beep, 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 beep. To be fair, it took me years to realize Alucard was just Dracula spelled backwards. I've been there. Okay. So Helsing, right? So I'm having a good time in Helsing. And at one point, one of my friends is like, so this Alucard, and I'm like, yeah. Is he Dracula? And I'm like, what makes you say that? And they go, 'cause Alucard is just Dracula spelled backwards. And I was like, you don't say. I thought, you don't say. Because I also didn't notice. Brains are so wrinkly. Glad mine is smooth. No, you're allowed to say that you're smart. Don't you wipe your tongue off. Don't you be like, oh, disgusting. You're allowed to take pride in yourself and be like, dang, I am smart. Because you are. No, it felt you're not used to it. You're not used to saying that you're smart. Too bad. You're allowed to say that you're smart. That you like things. That you like knowing stuff. Fun fact, there's actually a very subtle pun in the name Catoid. You see. It's cat-like. Cat-light, even. Okay, we gotta tap through this first part. Where are the ponies? Sorry, I'm just tapping through here because I messed up and pressed the wrong button. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Hate. Let me tell you how much I've begun to hate. All right, Am, settle down. I love how Chad also went there. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But, if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000. Oh, wait. No, I can still click through this. I'm not coming down. You have to. We're gonna, like, I don't know, watch Ghost in the Shell later tonight or something. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. A tiger. Water spray bottle. Yes, perfect. Bzzz. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits. Bzzz. That's how you get water sprayed. Val.exe has crashed. Oh no. We'll reboot you, kid. Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. Yeah, Tender Lender. Think harder about that. That's how we got on this talk. Read about Mr. Elg. You think Glenn has something to do with this Furio Tigre? Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and the tiger know each other. Do I? Wait, yeah, I do, because his calendar, meet with the tiger. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of the loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk to him about would be his debt. No!
It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. Well, what computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? I only have one program in here. It's MC Bomber. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No! Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. You know, we actually got some progress through the game. I know, right? So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Trebian? Where do you come up with these ideas? Body bang. So it's safe to say that Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course. But still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. Neato. I guess we won't be needing those horse racing tickets anymore. Use the trash can, Nick. We did throw them back on the floor. Okay. No, I don't think I have anything else I want to present to her. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I heard all that stuff. We hydrate as chat demands. And a big stretch. Big stretch. What if dead guy computer Sergei Yushenko? Oh no, he's gonna eat all those keys. The corners cut me when I try to think. I remember that one. I remember binary real hard. Cromsh, cromsh, cromsh! Oh no. Alright, and for body break, crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I'm gonna become a computer. Oh no, please don't eat me, I won't. Okay, we did the Cromshus. To Trebian! Oh, right. I'm going... Where do I want to go?
Oh, we have one more Cyclock to break, don't we? What's her face? To Tenderlander. Okay. Let's Mega Tama this lady. Get her! I would look at the time. I got 2 minutes. I can break 4 locks in 2 minutes. I didn't think binary was all that bad, though I know different things affect different people. It got me pretty good. No, you can't. Just watch me. I'm a speedrunner now. Wait, shoot. It got me pretty good. I will say, the corners cut me when I try to think hit me right in the face. And I was like, oh, I got 9 brains. A computer can't hold all that. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? You know what? We will stop. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I do. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Don't worry, I have enough evidence. Okay. Certain episodes of Magnus will hit you, and certain ones are just like, oh, buddy, you are asking the wrong person, my man. I don't have a cigarette for you. I don't smoke. Okay. Da-na-na, da-da-da-da-da-da. Where's my button? It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoy our visit to the Yagabush enclosure. For those of you with me on Twitch, we're going on adventures. For those of you who are not with me on Twitch, you can't come with us. We're on adventures. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going somewhere. Who's out here? I'm not going to see blueprints tonight. I was going to, but then I decided to go. Ooh. Oh. We're gonna go see some Kirby time. Hey, Kirby time! This is a speed run. Kirby speed run. Okay, that's it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with